Hi guys, it's Tara. I'm gonna just show you a little mock demo of what I've been dabbling with Google Draw. The presentation I saw a couple weeks ago from another Google educator was talking about using this for specifically for experiences with counting. And what he showed us was more of give a teacher makes a template for students with coins already on the Google Draw. He shared it with them and they dragged in and counted something to reach like a monetary value. But since we're looking at kindergarten, I'm going to switch my screen and I'll show you what I've created. And I'm looking at more of using counting to show sum of a number. So we're going to just do sums of 5. Okay, so what you see here is a sample problem about showing how to or showing the sum of 5 in many different ways. So I'll show you kind of the logistics of the problem that the kids would be solving, and then I can show you how I created this. So this is a template in Google Draw that I created, and as the teacher, you would go to share and you'd share this with all of your students. So I'm going to just pretend Rachel is my student. And so within the Google Drive share folder, this is where this problem would be waiting for the kids to pick up. So even if I'm a student and I opened this problem, it would look the same for everybody. And so the idea is to drag the pigs to show 5 on the path. So I can put pigs up here, pigs down here, and then at the end I have to say how many is on the first path, how many is on the second path, and that equals 5. And so for the kids, all they'd have to do is click and drag as many pigs as they need to show 5. So I'm just going to do 3. 3 up here. I'm going to do 2 down here. And we should see pigs left over. So we started with 10 just so they realize that it's not, they're not just going to be 5 pigs and then therefore it's 5, but to actually think critically here about how many is needed. And so it doesn't matter where kids write this. They could say 3 like that, or they can delete the line and type the number 3, type the number 2, and that equals 5. And that's the problem. And so Rachel was walking me through just kind of like what this would look like in the classroom. And I think ideally, if this was one lesson for the day for showing sum of 5, doing 3 plus 2 equals 5 is probably all that would be done. And then the next time they'd have to show 5 differently. So the next time they'd go in and already know that they did 3 plus 2. So they might be doing 2 plus 3 or 0 plus 5. And so there'd be no pigs on the first path, but then 5 underneath. And there's a lot of different combinations, but they need to show 6 ways total. So after they're done, the students would go to, or done showing just one example of making 5, they go to File and Download As and save it as a JPEG. So it's important that they save it as a JPEG because then it flattens the picture and then they can no longer go in to change this. So I'm saving it as a JPEG, and for students it would be down there. Now, we'll have to talk ideally about what this is going to look like for making a counting book. But if we were if we were to send or share with them a Google presentation, the students would already have this slide waiting for them to go and possibly maybe just a couple extra, and it's up to you if you want to say like on this page we show like 3 plus 2 equals 5 and already have those headings waiting for the kids so that when you're ready to have them go put in their picture, all they have to do is insert image. Now, ideally, it's probably located within the files of the Chromebook. I'm just going to slide mine right in there. And the kids could do this too. So if every day after their lesson, let's say today we're looking at making one example of 5. And so today I did 3 plus 2. So I go to my presentation and all I do is drag the picture here and it loads onto my screen. So notice that it no longer says in the top corner 3 plus 2 equals 5. That was kind of like that placeholder. And now the entire screen shows the picture. So I know this might look like heavy duty work for kids, but I think that too often we as educators are doing a lot of the heavy duty workload when it comes to technology and to kids, and just a lot of other things with lesson design. So if we could transition to get kids to start creating and dragging and dropping, this might ease the process. So when we think about moving forward, I'd love to talk about the possibility of practicing this, and also kind of like your thoughts on how we share these counting books with parents or put them online, because we can do that easily once a student's done with just hitting share. Oops, I guess I'll call this. Hold on one second. Pigs counting sum to 5, and sharing it again with parents or placing it on the school website, anything like that. So I'd love to talk more and see if this is what you guys are looking at planning. Yeah, I can't wait. Thanks.